All right, everybody. Well, today here we got the Clutch Cannabis Dispensary in Lorain, Ohio. We're right off a highway area, so I assume we might get a decent amount of traffic here today, but it is on a little bit of a weird pull-off road, so we'll see how that affects that. But they even got a drive-through area here. It looks like an old bank. And clearly, they are open for business. Love to see the drive-through areas. That's pretty interesting. Almost like now they want to promote it being driven around in vehicles, when just a few years ago they did not like that at all. Inside.
Alright guys, here we go. Today's operation kicks off in Lorain, Ohio, and things are already looking interesting. The mission is simple but powerful. Stress test the First Amendment, the right to record in public. Now listen up. This isn't just about filming. This is about accountability. We're stepping into a location that's active, visible, and open for business. And we're about to see how both civilians and officials react when a camera shows up uninvited. Right off the highway, this spot looks like it could get traffic, but don't be fooled. It's tucked into a strange little pull-off that might change everything. The energy is calm for now, but don't get comfortable, because situations like this can flip in seconds.
Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for joining in.
What's up, man?
Nothing much. How about you?
Oh, you know, just hanging out
There you go.
at work. What do we got going on?
What do you mean?
You're just out here recording, and my employees told me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
What are we doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you out recording?
Why am I out recording?
I was just curious.
Does that really matter, or?
No. Not really, but I don't really consent to, you know, being
why
online. or
that
anything.
doesn't really make any sense. Why you would walk out to me? Now does it?
Okay.
Don't. Yeah, I didn't consent to you coming up and
Right.
walking up to me.
You are on private property,
No, I'm not.
but
Now take a look at this place, Clutch Cannabis Dispensary. Yeah, you heard that right. And what's wild is this setup. It looks exactly like an old bank, complete with a drive-through. Let that sink in. Just a few years ago, this kind of activity would have been heavily scrutinized, and now it's normalized, commercialized, and fully operational. The irony? Incredible. The cameraman observes everything carefully, documenting not just reactions, but the environment itself. This is how it starts. Quiet observation, calm presence. But behind those windows, someone's watching too. And sure enough, it doesn't take long before curiosity turns into confrontation. You can already feel it building, that tension in the air, like something's about to go down.
okay,
No.
that's fine. The sheriff will be out in a little bit.
The sheriff will be out? What's he gonna do? Nothing? Oh, okay. That was the right answer. Nothing. Said it's no problem, but the sheriff is gonna be out here. Just curious, so I called the sheriff. Brilliant. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What would make you feel more uncomfortable? Me with a camera or a police officer here with a camera?
Probably a police officer.
Probably a police officer. All right. Hey, well, just let them know that I asked you that and that was your answer. Tell them to rethink their mantra a little bit and think about their customers.
Howdy, Haas.
How's it going?
You know, just day by day.
There you go.
Filming for YouTube or something?
I'm sorry?
Filming for YouTube or something?
I don't know until it's done.
Fair enough.
I like that shirt though.
Boom. First contact. An employee approaches, clearly uneasy. And here's where it begins. The classic questioning. Why are you recording? Now listen. This is where most people fold. But not today. The response is calm, controlled, but firm. There's no law being broken, no rules violated. Yet the discomfort is obvious. The employee claims they don't consent to being recorded. But here's a reality check. Public space doesn't require consent. And just like that, the situation escalates. Mention of calling the sheriff. There it is. The go-to move. Instead of understanding rights, they escalate. But the cameraman doesn't flinch. In fact, he flips the script, asking a powerful question. What's more uncomfortable, a camera or a cop with one?
Thanks, it's my, weird, looks like I'm a swinger, but I'm not a swinger.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think we missed the FAPA fan in the window again. Just took a stroll out here to ask me that question. Just like a bank teller. Just like a bank teller. The electronic drawer and everything. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for joining in, bro. We need more people out here like you. Thank you very much.
Now things get interesting. The employee admits it. Yeah, a cop with a camera is way more intimidating. And that right there exposes a double standard. Suddenly, the tone shifts slightly. A second interaction comes in, lighter this time, almost casual. Small talk, jokes, even a compliment. But don't get it twisted. This is still a pressure test. People are trying to figure out what's going on, why this camera is here, what the intention is. Meanwhile, the cameraman stays consistent, observing, documenting, holding ground. No aggression, just presence. But behind the scenes, something bigger is already in motion. Because when someone calls law enforcement over camera, you already know what's coming next.
And I don't know if you guys heard the little beat, but I heard it. And I saw him there with his lights on. Showing up code 3. for a man with a camera. Jesus, almost caused an accident too, trying to get in here. Is he really gonna take up more than half the road?
And here we go. Sirens, lights, full response. For what? A man with a camera. Let that sink in. Law enforcement pulls up fast, almost recklessly, nearly causing an accident just trying to enter the scene. That alone tells you everything about the urgency they think this situation has. But in reality, there's no crime, no victim, no threat, just a camera and a constitutionally protected activity. Yet here they are, blocking roads, creating disruption. And now the energy shifts hard. This isn't curiosity anymore. This is enforcement mode. The question is, will they respect the law or try to override it?
Are you inside causing a disturbance with any of them?
I'm sorry?
Are you inside causing a disturbance with any of these people?
Am I inside causing a disturbance?
Inside the building. We got a call that you're inside causing a disturbance.
Oh.
Are you inside?
Am I inside?
Were you inside causing the disturbance?
No, I wasn't.
Don't be a smart ass, okay?
All right, you're dismissed. I have no more answers for any more questions. See you later. You're gonna park in the middle of the road and tell me I'm causing the disturbance? Yeah. Oh, we got backup. Thank God.
The officer steps in, and immediately the tone is aggressive. Accusations start flying. Are you causing a disturbance? But here's the problem. There's no evidence, no proof, just a call and assumptions. The cameraman stands his ground, refusing to play along with baseless questioning. And when pressure doesn't work, attitude kicks in. Don't be a smartass, the officer snaps. That right there, unprofessional, unnecessary, and completely telling. Because when authority gets challenged with knowledge, frustration takes over. The cameraman disengages, calmly dismissing the officer. But the irony, the officer, parked in the middle of the road, is the only one actually causing a disturbance.
Serious situation here.
Hey, so real quick, your trespass from here. If you go inside at any point, you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
Hey, thanks. Take it easy. Next time, don't block the road, or else you'll be cited for causing a disturbance. And don't be a smart ass either.
Got them everywhere. Can't get rid of them.
Oh, I'm looking for a reaction. Yeah, you're really keeping the streets clean today, huh? Tell me I'm looking for a reaction and you come up with an attitude like that, you're dismissed, buddy. Jerk off. No wonder people hate you. Earning the hate right there. Earning the hate.
Backup arrives, because apparently one officer wasn't enough for a guy holding a camera. And now comes a classic move, trespass warning. But here's the twist, the cameraman was never even on the property. Think about that, being told you're trespass from somewhere you never entered. That's not law, that's confusion. Or worse, intimidation. The officer throws it out anyway, hoping it sticks. But it doesn't. The cameraman fires back verbally, calling out the hypocrisy, the unnecessary escalation. And again, you see it, ego over law, control over understanding. And it's all being captured, every second of it.
Yeah, coming back in. Let's see what else you got to say. He's still trying to figure out how to get out of here. Still trying to figure it out. And driving is clearly not this guy's strong suit.
Now emotions rise. Words get sharper. The cameraman calls it out straight. This is how public trust gets destroyed. Attitude like that, that's what earns public backlash. The officer disengages, but not gracefully, struggling even to leave the scene properly. Illegal U-turns, confusion, hesitation. It's messy and honestly embarrassing, because when you show up with authority, you're expected to act with control. But that's not what we're seeing here. This is frustration, ego, and lack of understanding all wrapped into one. And it's unfolding live, unfiltered.
And there he goes. Huh. Banging illegal U-turns.
As things cool down, the cameraman continues documenting, observing traffic, interactions, the environment. The tension fades slightly, but the message remains strong. This wasn't about causing problems. It was about exposing reactions. And what we saw, a mix of curiosity, discomfort, and overreaction. The drive-through dispensary continues operating like nothing happened, customers coming and going. But behind the scenes, a statement has already been made. Cameras don't create problems, they reveal them.
drive-through dispensary spots go faster than the banks. That's kind of crazy.
Now we get a shift, public interaction. A bystander approaches, curious but respectful. And this is where education happens. The cameraman explains the situation, warns him about how quickly things escalated just for recording. And the reaction? Understanding. Support. That's a difference. When people actually talk instead of react, things change. The cameraman identifies himself, a constitutional auditor. That's the mission. That's the purpose. And just like that, a negative situation turns into a positive connection.
How's it going, man? Ah, dude, be careful. Don't even talk in there. They might call the cops on you. Seriously. I'm just out here taking pictures and they're calling the police. And they're trying to arrest me too. The people in there. So I'd be careful. I'd be careful. Just ask them. Ask them what's going on. Just yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, we got this guy right here. He's being an absolute clown about things, telling me not to be a smart ass because I'm not answering his questions, and told me I'm trespassed. I haven't even been here. It's crazy, man.
I saw you when I was driving by, and I said, man, I hope that's a constitutional officer.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, go and check me out. First Amendment Protection Agency.
Okay. You're not the guy that flexed.
Then comes recognition. A supporter steps in, already familiar with the work, already subscribed. And this moment right here, this is why it's done. Not for conflict, but for awareness, for accountability, for impact. The conversation is respectful, genuine, and supportive. A complete contrast to what we saw earlier. It proves something important. People who understand rights don't fear cameras. They respect them.